Okay, the transformation worksheet. Let's go through them here. So this is x squared, so it's the parent function is going to be y equals x squared. So if I go right in the middle, 0 squared is 0, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, negative 1 squared is 1, negative 2 squared is 4. There's the parent function. If this is 2 and this is 2 on the axis, and the parent function. Okay, I got to either do all the outside or all the inside first. Inside there's only one thing, so I'll do it. It says move it +1 horizontally. So that'd be right 1 horizontally. And so it's just going to move it from the 0 is going to be over here, and the 1, and the 1, and the 2, 4, and the 2, 4. And this is 2, and this is 2. All right, took care of the inside. Now the outside. I've got a +3 and a ×2, and on the outside, you do them according to order of operations, not backwards, so you got to do the 2 first. And so putting it here, we got to go, these points are, just so you see how this works. This is 1, 0, this is 2, 1, and this is 3, 4, and this is 0, 2, and this is -1, 4. We're working vertically. We're doing ×2, so all the y's get multiplied by 2. So 1, 0 goes to 1, 0. 0, 2 goes to 0, 4. 2, 1 goes to 2, 4. 3, 4 goes to 3, 16. No, ×2. 3, 8. Oh, I'm multiplying by 2. Sorry. 2, 1 goes to 2, 2. And 0, 2 goes to 0, 1 goes to 0, 2. Boy, am I making mistakes. Slow down, Jim. Okay. And at 2, it was 4, so it goes to 8, which is about up there. So it's making the y's taller, so that's a vertical stretch by 2. And then finally, it says up 3. So now I'm working on the y's again, and all the y's that I just doubled have to get 3 added to them. So this is 1, 0, so it becomes 1, 0 becomes 1, 3. This is 2, 2 becomes 2, 5. 0, 2 becomes 0, 5, and it's there. And so shift or translate up 3, that's vertically. Up implies vertically, so not necessary to say vertically. All right, let's do this one. Last time I did the insides first, so I'm going to do the insides first. This starts again as a parabola. 0, 0, 1, 1, -1, 1, 2, 4, -2, 4. Okay, working inside, everything goes backwards, so I have to do not the multiplication first, but the subtraction first. And the subtraction on the inside actually adds, so it's going to go to the right 4. This is horizontally. So 0, 0 goes to 4, 0. 1, 1 goes to 5, 1. Minus 1, 1 goes to 3, 1. I'm adding 4 to all of the x coordinates. This is 2, 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6, 4. And so this is 1, this is 2, this is 2, and here's my parabola. Now the tricky part. Times 2, but it's doing opposite, so it's dividing by 2, the x coordinates. So if I draw this, this was 4, 0 becomes 2, 0. The x coordinate gets divided by 2. This is 3, 1, so it becomes 3 halves, or 1 1/2, 1. This is 5, 1, so it becomes 5 halves, or 2 1/2, 1. This is 6, 4, so it becomes 3, 4. This is 2, 4 becomes, dividing by 2, 1, 4. So this is a compression in the horizontal by 2. 2 and 2 units on my graph. All right, I did all this. Now I got to go minus 1. And that's in the y direction, so down 1. That's vertically. And so 2, 0 goes to 2 minus 1. 1 1/2, 1 goes to 1 1/2, 0. 2 1/2, 1 goes to 2 1/2, 0. 3, 4 goes to 3, 3. 1, 4 goes to 1, 3. And this is 4, and this is 2. Okay, that's 2 of them. Absolute value. One, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 0, 0, minus 1, 1, minus 2, 2, minus 3, 3. Okay. I've been doing inside first, so I'm going to do inside first. So it's minus 2 on the x, so I got to move it plus 2. So 0, 0 goes to 2, 0. 1, 1 goes to 3, 1. Minus 1, 1 goes to, minus 1 plus 2 is 1. 2, 2 goes to 4, 2. I hope you get the idea. This is 2, this is 2, this is 2, this is 2. And now we got 2 things out here, a minus and a 0.5. A minus and a 0.5. Which do I want to do first? Okay, let's do the, I'll do the minus. So this is on the outside, it's going to work on the y's, so this is 2, 0. So the minus of the 0 is still 0. This is 3, 1, so it becomes 3 minus 1. This is 1, 1, so it becomes 1 minus 1. 0, 2 becomes 0 minus 2. And 4, 3, no, yeah, 4, 3, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 becomes 4 minus 2. Should have moved it up. I'll move it up now and over. Okay, So now I got to take care of the 0.5. This is on the outside. So it does what it says. So I do half of all the y coordinates. So this was at 2, 0. The y coordinate is 0. Half of it is still 0. This is 1 minus 1. Half of minus 1 is a half. This is 3 minus 1. Half of minus 1 is a minus a half. This is 0 minus 2. Half of minus 2 is minus 1. This is 4 minus 2. Half of minus 2 is minus 1. 4 minus 1. This is 4. This is 2. And there's my v. So I did left 2 horizontally. I did reflect over x-axis, or vertically flip it over the axis, and then we did we took in the y direction half as much, so we did compress vertically by a 2, or a half. Let's just call it a half. That's that side. This side, hopefully I can get it done before the camera quits. So this is a parent. Is y equals absolute value of x. So that's going to look like, I'll just put it here. 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, minus 1, 1, minus 2, 2, minus 3, 3, minus 4, 2, 2. Everything's inside, so I'm going to start, let's see, I got to do everything in reverse PEMDAS order, so multiplying becomes first according to PEMDAS, so we do it last, and we do the minus 1, which moves it, see, minus 1, you'd think it'd go minus 1, goes plus 1. So I'm going to add 1 to all my x's. 0, 0 becomes 1, 0. 1, 1 becomes 2, 1. 2, 2 becomes 3, 2. Right 1. That's a horizontal. 2, 2. Now I got a minus, so let's take care of that. So I'm going to put the axis right here. Leave this one about the same place. So minus on the x's. So this was 1, 0. So it becomes minus 1, 0. This was 2, 1. So it becomes minus 2, 1. This was 3, 2. Becomes minus 3, 2. This was 0, 1 becomes 0, 1. Minus 2, 2 becomes, minus 1, 2 becomes plus 1, 2. Changing the signs of the x-coordinate. It's inside, so I'm doing stuff to the x-coordinate. And that's a reflection or a flip over y-axis, or a horizontal reflection. Okay, and finally, I got to do the 0.5, and that's on the outside. So it does, it's on the inside, so it does opposite what it says. Well, 0.5 is 1/2, or divide by 2, so I got to multiply by 2. Multiply what? X-coordinates. This is minus 1, 0, so it becomes minus 2, 0. This is 0, 1. The x-coordinate 0 times 2 is still 0. 1, 2 becomes, see, 1 times 2 is 2, 2. And 3, 2, 3 becomes 4, 3. Going the other direction, Minus 2, 1 becomes minus 4, 1. Minus 4, 1. So it looks like I squeezed it down, but I didn't. I moved them out this way, doubled this way. So it's a horizontal stretch by 2. This one. Okay, I've been doing inside first. This is a quadratic. It's a parabola. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4, minus 1, 1, minus 2, 4. Parent is y equals x squared. Inside plus 2 on the x means I need to, that's the only thing, so I got to do the opposite, minus 2 on the x. So if I move this over a little bit, the x gets 2 taken away from it. So instead of 0, 0, it's minus 2, 0. Instead of 1, 2, it's 1 minus 2 is minus 1, 2, 1. Instead of minus 1, 1, it's take 2 from minus 1 is minus 3, 1. And take 2 from 2, and I'm back at 0, 4. This is minus 2, take 2 away from that, it's minus 4, 4. So it was a horizontal shift or translation left 2. Taking care of the inside, I got 2 things on the outside, a minus and a 0.25. Doing the minus, this is on the outside, so it works on the y's. All the y coordinates become negative, so I'm going to move this up here. And the y coordinate on this, the x coordinate is minus 2, the y is 0, so it stays 0. The y coordinate on this, minus 1, was 1, so it becomes minus 1. The y coordinate on this one becomes minus 1. The y coordinate on this one at plus 4 goes to minus 4. And so that's a reflection or flip over x-axis, or vertical reflection O. So I took care of the minus, now I got to go 0.25, and it's on the outside, so I do exactly what it says. 0.25 is 1/4. I take 1/4 of the y's. The y coordinate here was 0. This is minus 2, 0, quarter of 0 is still 0. This is minus 1, minus 1. The y is minus 1, quarter of that is 1/4. Minus 3, minus 1. The y is minus 1, and a quarter of that's 1/4. This is 0, negative 4. A quarter of negative 4 is negative 1. Negative 4 here, so it's negative 1. Something like that. So it's we're taking all the points and pushing them closer to the x-axis, so that's a vertical compression by 4. Or 1/4. And finally, this is a quadratic, parent, a parabola, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4, 0, minus 1, 1, minus 2, 4. Okay, the inside, I've been doing the inside first, so I'll keep doing that. So 2 times the x, but it's That's the only thing that's in there, and it does the opposite. So instead of multiplying by 2, divide by 2, divide the x's by 2. So the x is 0, so it stays there. The x is 1, half of 1 is a half. The half of minus 1 is minus a half. Half of 2 is 1 up here at 4. And the half of minus 2 is minus 1 up at 4. So it took my points and pushed them towards the y-axis, so that's a horizontal compression by 2. The outside, I do have to do the minus before the addition. Multiplication comes before addition, so I have to take all my y's and make them negative, which is going to flip it over the y-axis. So I'm going to put the y-axis higher. And the y on this is 0, so it stays there. The y on this is 1, so it goes to minus 1. It was over a half, up 1, so it goes over a half, down 1. This is minus a half, 1, so it goes minus a half, minus 1. Was 2, 4, or 1, 4, so it's 1 minus 4. So that's a reflection over x-axis, or a vertical reflection. Okay, and then finally the plus 1. So I just got to take this graph and to all the y's add 1. So that moves it up 1, up 1, up 1, up 1, up 1. And this is shift vertically up 1.